And this is my luck. It's 1:45. We got to pull out by 3. And it's pouring down rain. Yes, he does. I'm looking for a woman to go in the creek with the kids, because the dogs want to go in too.
Okay.
All right, get down. Get down. Okay, you want to go in the water? Let me zoom out here. Ready? Wait, come here. Ah. Come on there, Brutus. Come here, Bree. Hang on, JJ. What? Well, I've got a big Bernie here who wants to go in the water with you.
Whoa.
Big B, wait. Big B, wait. JJ.
Whoa.
Oh, all right. Grab his leash, Colton. You're the only one that can hold him.
It's not as deep right there. There's a root. You gotta get down like to the ground.
Did she get out again? She doesn't like to get back in when she gets out.
Jasmine. Back in?
Go in. Good girl. Go in. Go in. Good girl. Good girl. She's like, there ain't no swimming here, Ma. She's like, I want to go swimming.
Tomorrow we can take her down to that deeper part.
To the hole.
Mm-hmm.
No screen, because then you can't get mad. Colton, is that microphone on?
Yep.
Okay. I feel awkward. I've got a videographer in front of us. Anyways, we're at Mountain Creek Campground here in Gardners, Pennsylvania. We just did 2 nights. We did a Friday night, Saturday night. It's Sunday. It's about 1:30. We've got to pull out in an hour. Amanda and I just want to do a real quick recap of what we think of A, Mountain Creek, and B, camping on a creek.
Yep.
It's our first time ever backing up to a creek. So,
Well, it's our 3rd time being at Mountain Creek. We really like the campground. It's nice. You know, people are cool. There's a creek.
Yep. No full hookup. There's very, very few full hookup sites in this whole campground, and the ones that are full hookup are super small. Last year, our parents were in one, and they couldn't even get their awning out because there was a Class A motorhome next to them, and their awning wouldn't go out the whole way. So if you do come here, make sure that you look at the loop and pick out something that's a little bit bigger. The sites here along the main creek are humongous. They're double to triple the width. You can see some of the other snippets of video, how monstrous the sites are.
Yeah.
But I agree. I love the campground. We're actually going to start switching our local reservations from a different campground to this one because of how much we like it. The sites are so much better. People are cool. So what about camping along a creek?
So one of the benefits of camping along the creek is that the kids can play in the creek whenever they want, and you can just sit on the bank. You don't have to make it a big deal to get everybody loaded up and walk down the creek and find somewhere that you can access it without walking through somebody's site or, you know,
having to go to the bridge and go down where there's already 30 other people.
Right.
We are in the middle of the COVID pandemic, so it's that whole social distancing thing. We're supposed to stay away from each other. And when you need to get into the water, we were here in July, and it was hard to find a spot.
Right.
It was hard to find a spot that you could hold on to for several hours when the kids wanted to play and maybe swim the dogs.
And with little kids, they go in and out of the camper, they need things, you know. It's a lot of work to not have the camper right there. It's a lot easier just to be right at the camper.
Yeah, bugs are not super bad. There's a lot of gnats. I don't know if it's because of the water. Mosquitoes weren't bad at all. It was a little gnats all over us and all over the dogs. A little bit of DEET or a natural bug spray just took them right away.
Yep. One of the drawbacks is that we are right by the creek, so it's the access to the water. It's a pretty long site, so people walk in between the creek and our site, and our dog is very protective of the children, and he barks at them. There was somebody that was riding their bike
between us and the Columbus.
And luckily our dog was right beside us. Bernie was right beside us, because he would have not appreciated that.
Big B, are you happy to be in the camper? Are you big guy, huh? Yeah, that's my big guy. You're my buddy. You shakes? Shakes? Good job. Oh, I know, man, big dude. Oh, you're so comfy in the camper. We're all comfortable in the camper. We're all super comfy in the camper.
And his parents were right beside us, and their dog, their golden retriever, did not appreciate it either. And he's a super friendly, loves everybody dog.
Puppy, come here.
What you doing, Doc? Huh? Huh?
What are you yelling at?
Oh my gosh, we got a dog fight? We got a dog fight? What are you doing? You stop it. Huh?
He did not like the bike coming right beside us. That was not cool at all.
Yeah, but then you get people that walk down the creek, you can't stop them, and I wouldn't stop them.
No, that's part of, you expect it, but the bike
dogs.
was the only thing that I had an issue with.
Hang on, buddy. We're doing
like, you kind of expect people to walk along the creek, and we can handle that.
Well,
it was the bike.
That's why these sites are absolutely huge. I bet the sites measure 100 feet from the road to the creek. The water is closer to the middle of that, so about 50 feet. It'd be easy to put the nose of the camper up front, have the water right at the rear corner of the camper, and then you have this humongous backyard. Being our first time here along the creek, we didn't really realize that.
Yeah.
My parents were already parked back, so we just paralleled up. It left 40 feet between the back of the camper and the creek bed. Next time, maybe we'll stay back a little bit to give us that little bit extra room between the people that are walking. Right up here, the bridge that I mentioned, there's actually a walk path from the bridge down that's stoned out, and it leads you directly to this.
That's why you expect people to walk. But
yeah.
The bikes, there's a road. Like, you ride your bike on the road. You don't ride it through people's sites.
Typical campground etiquette is hard to follow in a situation where there's only 1 or 2 access points to the creek. We had somebody walk through my parents' site where normal campground etiquette says don't. She came from right across the street from my parents and walked right as far away as she could from their front door. But still, normal campground etiquette rules say you don't walk through a site, you find an opening. It's very hard to do here. The sites are 50 feet wide, 100 feet deep. They're big enough that people can walk through.
And we're not actively using that site. No. It's different than more normal stuff.
Yeah. So all in all, it was pretty good weather. Really like the campground. It doesn't get loud. Right at 9 o'clock, it gets quiet.
There's some live music. The music was until 11, but it was far enough away. It was nice background music. It wasn't it didn't disturb anything. It was nice to sit outside and listen to.
They do have a nice pool. They have a big mini golf thing here. They have shoe pits over here. We don't go to the pool, COVID. And we got the creek. Why would we go swimming when we need all of our swimmies and all that other stuff when the creek's here and the kids can just get wet? And the dogs. If we keep the dogs in the camper, they'll destroy it. So we like to stay at the campground. Other than that, great, beautiful campground. Shop here. They have an awesome dump station. It's 3 wide, so it's not an issue getting out of here. You don't ever have to wait more than 10-15 minutes to get a dump station. So all in all, I think, even though it's 5 miles from home, we're going to start switching from where we're at now down to Mountain Creek because we like it so much. So we're trying to get in for Halloween. If we can't this year, we'll go again, try it again in next year. But we'll be back here in August next year.
Yes, probably before that anyway.
Yeah. We like to do a shakedown run in the spring, and then the time fillers between the big beach vacations, we like to go local because, like I said, it's 5 minutes. The dogs come with us. We don't have to board them, so you save money there. And it just makes the whole experience that much better having everybody with us. So. All right, if you guys have any questions about Mountain Creek, go ahead and put them in the comments and we'll answer them to the best of our ability.
Yep.
Thank you.